What's a good word, Joe? It's your boy DKB here. So we got some breaking news that Chuck Clark may have actually suffered a very serious knee injury. It appears like he's getting a second evaluation on his knee to determine the severity, if there's any way he can see the field for this 2023 season. And this is absolutely a huge blow to the New York Jets. We just talked about them signing Adrian Amos, and I thought this was a pure addition to the roster, but this is actually a potential replacement for Chuck Clark. And it's interesting because I haven't heard any news whatsoever about when he injured his knee. And so I don't know if this happened towards the end of OTAs. Is this something that happened during workouts since Friday when OTAs wrapped up? It's a very mysterious situation that's going on here, but this appears to be a direct replacement, and this came from Zach Rosenblatt from The Athletic. And the deal suddenly makes a ton more sense. When I originally broke the Adrian Amos news, the expectation was that Amos and Chuck Clark would be competing as strong safety for the starting opportunity, potentially knocking out guys like Ashton Davis, and then Jordan Whitehead and Tony Adams would hold down the fort at free safety. We'll see how Jarek Bernard-Converse, our rookie sixth rounder, I believe, fits into the picture. I mean, I can't say it's world-shattering news. Obviously, this is a big blow. We talked about the safety position being the 28th ranked unit throughout the NFL for the 2022 season. But Chuck Clark was primed to have an excellent season with us. We were getting him at a value, trading a 7th round pick for a starter that would have transformed the back end of our defense. And not only, the 7th rounder is whatever, but ultimately we were getting a pretty strong value with him only making $3.285 million in the final season of the extension that he got with the Baltimore Ravens. So Adrian Amos, according to what Zach Rosenblatt mentioned, ended up coming over last minute after having a visit with the Ravens, and this happened on Monday. He ended up choosing us because he was going to get a starting opportunity as opposed to having to figure out where he fits in a rotation that already has some pretty significant resources invested in their safety position there. So hopefully we get more information. I really want to find out what happened with Chuck Clark, how the injury come about, what is the extent of this, because he's essentially going to kind of be in this Marcus May type spear now where we know that you're good. It hasn't been on this New York Jets defense, but we know the value that you bring to a unit, but you're up there in age. You're going to be coming off what appears to be a significant injury. And, now the best you can hope for is maybe you can come back on a veteran's minimum, prove that you're still a stalwart at your position, and then hope to get maybe 2-3 year decent contracts for yourself moving forward. You also have to imagine how the New York Jets will play this position moving forward with, again, Jarek Bernard-Converse hopefully is a part of this future of this unit at the safety spot. You hope to see a big improvement from Tony Adams. Jordan Whitehead, if he can turn his career around here, will hopefully look to get a secondary contract with the New York Jets. And then who knows, that fourth, potentially fifth spot is one that won't have as much importance, most likely a special teams player with some spot duty. But man, it's a tough break to hear. We've been very good with injuries so far. Couple nicks, couple bruises, very minor things when you want to talk about, our tight end position dealing with some nicks and bruises. CJ Uzama, who, from what I heard, doesn't have any significant problems. Conklin was dealing with some things, but he should be good for training camp. So the New York Jets, ultimately, it was bound to happen, right? Something was going to happen, but we'll see how the news pans out here for Chuck Clark. But let me know what your thoughts are. Adrian Amos isn't an upgrade over a guy like Chuck Clark. Still got to dive into him. I can't say that that's a definitive yes or no, but here we are. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are, and I'll catch you again. Peace.